Video about how to create a Realm profile. This week we're going to talk about registering for an event, using Realm to register for an event. So let's get started. So here we have the main page of Realm after you've logged in. This is the main page that will come up first. This is the news feed. And you can see here, these are the news items. Now let me be clear, depending on what groups you are in, your newsfeed might look different than this. So the newsfeed is dependent on what groups you're in. There's going to be other news items. There could be other news items depending on what groups you're in, meeting dates and that sort of thing. So I want to make that clear. This newsfeed might not be what your newsfeed looks like, but this is the newsfeed of Realm User, this entity that I created last week. So you can see here on our news feed, as we scroll down, you can see we've got our God's Kitchen meal that the church puts on. The very first one, it shows February 16th, which was last week. I'm going to be totally honest, I'm not sure why that's still up on the news feed, but it is. So there you go. So then we've got, if you scroll down, we've got this week's God's Kitchen meal. You can scroll down, you can see we've got Ash Wednesday, which is coming up next week. And then here is an event, the Good Enough Lenten Book Study. And here it says register by March 6th. There's two ways you can do this. So again, if you're in your news feed, we can click this where it says register, register by March 6th. So that means it's a registration event. There's another way to do this, and that is when you're on your newsfeed, you don't even have to scroll through your newsfeed at all. If you know there's an event at the church that you're looking for, you can come right over here to events and click that. And right here, this is a featured event. It's when I as the office manager, I create the events, and so this one I put as a featured event, so it's easy to find. So it's right up here on your featured registration events. So I am going to register for this book study. So I click that and click where it says register by March 6th. And here it takes you to the registration page. So you've got some information about the times and dates and all that over here. Over here it says who is attending this event. And the only person in my household, this Realm User's household, is Realm User. Other people will have more family members, so you can register multiple people at the same time. But I'm going to register myself, Realm User. Click Next. And scroll down here. And here it says registration, and there looks like there's an option. Choose a registration type. So let's see what that is. So I plan to attend in person, or I plan to attend online. So this is something I think I'm going to choose to Zoom into this book study. And then additional information, I'll purchase my book directly from This Is a Bookstore, or I will order my own book. You know what? Sounds like getting a 20% discount sounds good to me, so I'm going to click yes to that. No, I will not order my own. I guess that's a little confusing, isn't it? I will get my book from This Is a Bookstore. So then we're going to hit next. And you can see here that I plan to attend online is over here. I plan to attend online. It's got my phone number, the additional details. I plan to purchase my book from This Is a Bookstore. And most importantly, before you do anything else, hit register. And there you go. So now it says I am registered for this event. So pretty simple. The information's on there depending on what the event is. There's going to be different questions. So I'm going to go through another thing. I've heard that the church is hosting a blood drive in April, and I'd like to volunteer for that blood drive. I'd like to be one of the servant leaders who helps work at that event. So let's just go to events, and let's just search blood drive. And look, here it is. So I search blood drive, and we've got blood drive leaders. So there's one event is the blood drive itself, and then a registration for blood drive leaders. So I'm going to click that, and I think I'd like to register to help with the blood drive. So again, it's just me. I'm going to be the one attending. You can see that Gail Thompson is the contact person for this. She is a member of our congregation, and she is our blood drive coordinator. So if you wanted to you can click that and you can send Gail an email. I don't want to send Gail an email right now. I'm just going to register. So I'm going to hit next. And there's a registration type. So let's see, my options are there's morning setup, there's morning shift, afternoon shift, takedown crew and food donations. So I think I would like to work, you know what, I think I'd like to be there in the afternoon to help tear down. 4 to 5 o'clock sounds good. So I'm going to click that and hit next. And that's it. I'm registering for, I'm going to work at the blood drive, the takedown crew from 4 to 5 p.m. And again, last but not least, before you're done, make sure to hit register. And when you've registered for an event, you will get in your email a confirmation email that you have registered. So that's about it for registering for events. So if you have any questions, please let me know at office@pchum.org. Thanks so much. Bye-bye, everybody.